Birch trees are a group of deciduous trees that belong to the genus Specula and the family Brachylaceae. They are native to the northern hemisphere, with species found in North America, Europe, and Asia. Here are some key aspects of birch trees. Leaves. Birch trees have simple, alternate leaves that are typically triangular or heart-shaped. The leaves are typically serrated along the edges and can vary in size depending on the species. They are usually green in color during the growing season and turn yellow or golden in the fall. Bark. Birch tree bark is one of their most distinctive features, with many species having a smooth, white, or silver bark that peels away in thin, papery layers. The bark may become rough and fissured with age, and the color can vary depending on the species. Flowers and fruit. Birch trees produce small, inconspicuous flowers in the spring, which are usually wind-pollinated. The female flowers give rise to small, cylindrical fruit called catkins, which contain many small seeds. Habitat. Birch trees are adapted to cold and cool climates and are often found in boreal forests, subarctic regions, and mountainous areas. They can thrive in a wide range of soils, from sandy to clay, and are often found in areas with acidic soils. Ecology. Birch trees provide important habitats for a variety of wildlife, including birds, mammals, and insects. They are often used as nesting sites for birds, and their bark and foliage provide food for a variety of animals. Birch trees also play a role in carbon sequestration, as they absorb and store carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Timber. Birchwood is typically light in color, with a fine, uniform texture and straight grain. It is often used for furniture, flooring, and cabinetry, as well as for decorative purposes such as veneers and paneling. Cultivation. Birch trees can be grown from seed or propagated through cuttings. They are often planted for ornamental purposes in gardens and parks, and some species are also used for timber production. Species. There are many species of birch trees, including paper birch, yellow birch, white birch, and river birch, among others. Each species has its unique characteristics, such as bark color, habitat preferences, and growth habits. Uses. Birch trees have been used for various purposes by humans throughout history. Indigenous peoples have used birch bark for making baskets, canoes, and other items. Birch sap has been used to make syrup and wine, and the leaves and twigs have been used to make tea. Health benefits. Birch trees are known for their health benefits, particularly their anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. The bark and leaves contain compounds that can help alleviate joint pain, muscle soreness, and other types of pain. In summary, birch trees are an important group of deciduous trees with a wide range of species and uses. From their distinctive white bark and serrated leaves to their valuable timber and traditional uses, birch trees are a fascinating and integral part of many ecosystems and human cultures around the world. Cultural significance. Birch trees hold cultural significance in many cultures around the world. In some Native American cultures, the birch tree is seen as a symbol of renewal and purification, and the bark is used for ceremonial purposes. In Russia, birch trees are considered a national symbol and are used in many traditional crafts and folk art. Environmental significance. Birch trees play an important role in their ecosystems, providing food and habitat for a variety of wildlife. They also contribute to soil health by fixing nitrogen and creating organic matter. Additionally, their white bark reflects sunlight and helps to cool the surrounding environment. Medicinal properties. Birch bark and leaves have been used for medicinal purposes for centuries. They contain compounds that have anti-inflammatory, pain-relieving, and antimicrobial properties. Birch bark extract is used in some skincare products and supplements. Invasive species. In some areas, non-native birch species have become invasive and can outcompete native plant species. This can have negative impacts on the local ecosystem and biodiversity. Threats. Birch trees face several threats, including climate change, deforestation, and pests and diseases. Climate change can affect their habitat suitability and timing of key life cycle events, while deforestation and development can lead to habitat loss. Birch trees are also vulnerable to pests such as the bronze birch borer and diseases such as birch dieback. In conclusion, birch trees are an important group of deciduous trees with a wide range of ecological, cultural, and medicinal significance, from their distinctive bark and leaves to their valuable timber and traditional uses. Birch trees have played an important role in human societies and ecosystems for centuries. However, they face several threats, and conservation efforts are needed to ensure their continued survival and ecological importance.